He was given a knife and a choice: kill them all in their sleep, including an innocent baby, or play the game and risk everything. This was no longer just a game. It was war. It was sacrifice. It was the darkest chapter of Squid Game yet. Squid Game Season 3 didn't just give us death. It gave us humanity's reflection in its most brutal, twisted form. And after 23 episodes, the story of Gihan came to a haunting end. The season opens with chaos. The rebellion from Season 2 has just collapsed. Guns, betrayal, and blood flood the corridors. Gihan, once a hopeful hero, is now hollowed, haunted by the lives he couldn't save. As the frontman orders Jungbei's execution, Gihan is consumed by guilt. He failed to destroy the games, and now he's forced to survive them. Again. Critics have praised Lee Jung-jae's performance as chilling and layered, a broken man fighting against a system too big to fall. The new games in Season 3 weren't just deadly, they were personal. Game 1, hide and seek, but this time with real knives. Players are divided into two teams, hunters and prey. No tricks, no alliances, just kill or die. Hyunju had a chance to escape, but she went back and was murdered in front of the very people she tried to save. A reminder, in the Squid Game, kindness kills. Game 2. Jump rope, with a twist, a collapsing platform, a swinging rope, and the countdown of doom. Jang Hai gives birth moments before the game begins and fractures her ankle. She knows she won't survive. The baby, player 022, becomes the center of everything. A newborn, trapped in a death game, a pawn for the amusement of the elite. Yes, the VIPs are back, more involved than ever and more grotesque. They vote to make the baby an official player, just to see how far the game will go. Critics say this was Squid Game's most disturbing twist yet, with Vulture warning, "If we're gaping at the ghastliness instead of the message, we're part of the problem." It's no longer about survival. It's a test of how much humanity you're willing to lose. And then came the finale. Sky Squid Game, high above the ground. No safety nets, no second chances. Just betrayal, sacrifice, and the price of mercy. Mongji, the baby's own father, tries to kill her just to win the prize money. But Gihan steps in. They fight to the death. And when Mongji falls, Gihan still tries to save him, even after everything. But it's not over. Jihoon looks up at the frontman, then directly into the camera. He says, "We are not horses, we are humans. And humans are..." Then, he steps off the platform. He falls. He dies. And the baby lives. In that single act, Jihoon becomes the heart of the show. He proves that humanity can still choose sacrifice over greed. As Decider put it, messy, magnificent, and the only way this story could have ended. After the baby wins, the Coast Guard closes in, the island is evacuated, the game is over, or so we think. Kang Nol chooses to live and search for her daughter again. John Hall, stripped of his badge, takes the baby and raises her as his own. Woo reopens the Pink Motel, and In-ho, he travels to LA and hands Jihoon's daughter a debit card. But in the final scene, we see a man playing dakji with strangers. The game is starting again, in America. The Squid Game has gone global. Critics now wonder, is this a true finale, or a setup for an American remake, already in the works? Season 3 wasn't just an ending. It was a statement. It told us, greed is everywhere. Kindness is rare. But even in the darkest game, there is light. From the start to the brutal finish, Squid Game was a mirror, and what it showed us wasn't pretty, but it was real. And with a 90% critic score, Season 3 may have finally restored the show's legacy. Still, fans remain divided, with an audience score around 45%. If this ending shook you or made you question everything, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment. Did Gihan's sacrifice mean the games are over or just beginning? Thanks for watching. Until next time,